Hey guys, how you guys been doing? It's your boy Z here, welcome back to our newest Pokemon Black and White. Definitely not Black and White. It's actually been a while, isn't it? Like, Black and White. Yeah, I kinda wanna go back a bit. But, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today we got to stuff a match against Thomas, and this battle was spectacular. You're up for a treat. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare yourself, fasten your seatbelts, because we are going for a walk. So basically, my opponent here is gonna lead with Hippowdon. I'm gonna lead with a Choice Bandit, or do we say Choice Band? I always seem to make that mistake pronouncing Choice Bandit. What is Bandit? But yeah, Choice Band, Braybird doing massive amounts of damage. That damage is insane. I cannot comprehend the amount of damage that does. But anyways, he does go for the Stealth Rocks. Luckily, he did not go for the Stone Edge. Whether or not he does have it is still a question, but he will have to switch out. Now, I know fully well he will probably switch out to Slowbro because of the Regenerate. But the thing is, guys, Choice Band Staraptor does not give a fuck. Okay? Seriously, the amounts of damage is insane. I'm sorry for that little bit of a aggression narration there, but this is insane. Basically, Sandstorm nearly destroys Slowbro. Slowbro has to switch out, and Hippowdon is gonna come in. He does make marvelous moves here because he's kind of recall stalling as well as Sandstorm racking up. Not to mention that Slowbro will mostly regain some of that lost HP, so it was pretty much in his plan to make such a move. Maybe he should have stayed in, but he was kind of underestimating the power of Staraptor because that damage was not. She is too strong, guys. She is absolutely terrifyingly powerful. What a wall breaker. It's not even funny. So that's the reason I decided to lead with it, because I know he's gonna lead with Hippowdon, and Staraptor just does not care. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna switch out to Mirage, of course, being my Flygon. Flygon is gonna go against Slowbro. Of course, I'm gonna go for the Outrage. He knows he can take my moves, so he's gonna go for the Mega Evolution right now, ladies and gentlemen. Mega Slowbro. Shiny, it's kind of nice. I kind of like the color as well. I do kind of prefer the original one. But I'm gonna go for the Night Days, of course. Flygon did learn this just recently, but not really. This is actually a Zoroark. And he should have noticed that by Stealth Rock damage, because Flygon does resist. I believe Stealth Rock should do a little less damage. Then again, I'm not too certain. What I do see is that Sandstorm does damage me, and if he's seen that before, then he would have definitely realize it's a Zoroark. But then again, the damage did happen afterwards, so did kind of disguise myself well there. Nice performance on my behalf. He's gonna switch out to his Bishop right now. He's gonna go for the low kick. Does a lot of damage. It does a little bit more than I was expecting, but okay, I can still put up the reflex. So stuff aren't all that bad, I guess. We did manage to take at least one move, and then he's gonna go for the knockoff and knock over our Light Clay. The thing is, Light Clay could be a problematic choice because I'm not too certain. If he knocks off my Light Clay, will the Reflex still be up for 8 turns, or will it be up for 5 turns? I'm still a little bit bumped up on that, but we're gonna see. So basically, I do kind of acknowledge this switch to happen, so I'm gonna go for the Draco Meteor instead of Earth Power, because I know Latias will outspeed me because I'm Life Orb set, and he probably thinks I'm Choice in some way. Then again, yeah, he probably thinks I'm Choice because back before I used my Zoroark, or not, I now have my Flygon, but because Zoroark is special, he may think this is of course a physical Choice Scarf set, but it's not, being that I had a Choice Bandit. Staraptor Zoroark is actually the Choice Scarf variant. Anyways, Kyurem is gonna come in. Kyurem in all the might right now, standing strong. Had to switch out, of course, there was no question about it. I had to switch out to my Metagross. I'm highly doubting he's gonna go for Earth Power if he's a special set. Whether or not he's gonna go for Ice Beam, he could go for it, and he does go for it, so I know I can take that really well. He does a lot of damage. This is an Assault Vest Metagross, but then he does review the Life Orb. Now, for a second I thought it's Specs, but this is probably Modest Life Orb. So he actually decided to switch out. He knows he cannot one-shot me. I know fully well he's probably going to switch out to Victini because I know Victini can outspeed me, and I just don't want to go for a Meteor Match, which he does resist. So Earthquake is going to do much more massive damage than Meteor Match would ever done. And this is a leftover Victini, which probably means he's running basically one of those max HP Victinis, maybe with Final Gambit? I cannot seem to say, but I do know fully well he is in no position to overpredict right now, and he's just gonna go for the V crate, which Kingdra of course 4-time resist, so I should take this really well, and I do take it magnificently well. Kingdra's you know, with Metagross typing is actually really good because with reflex support Kingdra can take even earthquakes, which Metagross is of course weak to it, but you know, with earthquake being that most of them tend to be ground, which means Kingdra tends to hit them super effectively, like Hippowdon and so forth. So it's a really good type combination going with Metagross, but unfortunately he's gonna miss with Bulks right there. That is mighty unfortunate considering that Victini does have the Victory Star, so the chance of that missing are rather slim. But I'm gonna go for the Waterfall right now. Of course with +1 I can easily dent this and take him out. That crit most definitely did not matter. I've seen Kingdra before, I know how much damage this thing packs, and with +1 super effective, there is no question about it, crit or not. That would have gone down right there and then. But anyways, I'm gonna go for the Waterfall against this Bisharp. Of course, hope it's gonna do a lot, at least half, to where he's gonna be forced to attack me. He does go for knockoff, knocks over my Chesto, and Reflect goes away. So was this a turn, was this 5 turn? I cannot seem to say. I believe this was max, so Light Clay was still around even after he did ruin it by that point. But unfortunately he's gonna take me down with the Sucker Punch. Of course, marvelous move on his behalf. Then again, I could have rest, but he did get rid of my Chesto, so that's why I said that was a marvelous move. Then again, it was his strongest bet against me. He's gonna go for Sucker Punch. I know I can take one, but he crits me. That is unfortunate because I wanted to go for overpower. He's got no way avoiding it now, and Kyurem could have taken it, but again, you know, it was still being damage on the switch. So this is really bad because I had to switch out to Zork and had to play it safe, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming down to a wire. He's gonna switch out to his Kyurem, and of course Kyurem in all his might is gonna stay in. Of course, with a Terravolt, Kyurem is a problematic Pokemon right now because I have to go for the Flamethrower. I cannot risk Focus Blast missing, and I could have gone for it, you know, super effective against them both, but again, the miss is there and I cannot risk. I had to damage this greatly so I can switch out to my Metagross, ladies and gentlemen. 2 versus 2. It's coming down to a wire. He's gonna go for Focus Blast. Unfortunately, he's gonna miss. That is mighty unfortunate. Then again, I'm Assault Vest, so I should have taken that really well, and Life Orb would have stock up the damage, and yeah, that's how stuff would have went. Plus my Zorak is Scarf, so I would have outspeeded it. But as you can see, Earth Power, we still managed to survive, and I'm gonna go for a Bullet Punch and take him down before he decides to take me out. Of course, I had to go for the Bullet Punch. If he switches out, that's fine. I'm still, you know, gonna outspeed with Zorak against this Kyurem of his. He's not a Scarf variant of any sort, so that is pretty much how that one went. He's gonna switch out to Bisharp again, go for the Sucker Punch, and ladies and gentlemen, it's coming down to a close. 1 versus 1. That's right, the dark versus dark, fellow dark, all is dark, the evil consequences, the conqueror of lives and mankind. She goes against him, and look at this, Bisharp goes for the Sucker Punch. Whoa, we managed to take it. No, oh my god, 3 HP survival, ladies and gentlemen. Go for the final Flamethrower, the Breath of Fire. Absolute ruin, ladies and gentlemen. That was the game. That was a 3 HP survival. That was a 1-0 score. That was a match, if I ever seen one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Great game to my opponent, Thomas. It was a spectacular match. I cannot wait to battle you again, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that, smash that, do anything to that like button. I will love you forever. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for staying around, watching my stuff, and until the next one, I'm gonna be damn sure I'm gonna bring you a damn good one. Till next time, peace.